Just
The
chuck it all
dusting.
over.
Dude, we just get a fucking popcorn gun.
Popcorn gun?
Every time someone says something funny, it just fucking shoots popcorn at you.
We're going to set it up automatically in the back over there, and we don't know when it's going to actually go off. Just have it pointed at one of our heads.
Just set it like a turret.
Popcorn mortar.
Hello and welcome to the Salty Snack Show. I'm your host, Patrick Rudler.
And I'm your other host, Tom Wanless, and today we have a special guest.
Me.
Him, that's his name.
Who
yes,
are you?
him. You can call me Roy Fei Hong, or you can call me whatever. I will answer to either. And
What's your real name?
Roy Fei Hong.
Yeah. Patrick. Another Patrick.
Yeah, so we got two Patricks on. So I will go by BP on this podcast.
BP.
BP?
Yeah, Big Pat.
Never heard anybody call you that.
Just bringing back my high school nickname.
Oh, okay. Thought you meant like the gas station because you had like a lot of gas or
I
something.
thought that
don't know.
I was named after a gas station for a long time also.
Well, you guys call me that. Oh, you got gas, so BP fits.
I don't know, just one day I was playing football, all of a sudden everyone just called me BP, and I was just like, that's kind of weird. I didn't like it for a long time. I never told anyone that. I just didn't like it. And then all of a sudden it was just like, it fit. And I just turned into the persona. And then when I got to college, I was just like, I fucking hate that name. I'm just getting rid of it.
Hey, just change it.
Well, when you lose 90 pounds in 3 months and you look completely different, I was just like, I'm not big anymore.
Be TP then. Tiny Pat.
No, we had an LP.
Little Pat. I always hated the high school nicknames. Like it would start out just randomly one day, and then people would just like take it way higher than it needs to go.
We had a bitch tits.
Bitch tits.
Bitch tits. That was a good one. And chode. Also the same person.
I'm trying to remember some of the names we had in my soccer team. There was
Sausage fingers. Or Dick Lips. That's
Dick
the
Lips.
same guy. Same guy in my gang.
we did have a sausage fingers guy.
I think we had a guy in my soccer team whose name was Little Tits.
Little tits.
Yeah, we'd call him that on the field. I think it was Little Tits. I don't know. It was something on the order of that.
What was it like?
Something to do with tits.
What was it like? So, even though we're kind of in the same age group, what was it like when... Did you guys shower together?
No.
As a team? Never?
No, because usually what we would do is we'd have practice after school, so everybody would just leave right after.
You never had morning practices? Did you ever shower?
Well, yeah, I
That's
showered.
What was it like when you saw your first dick? That wasn't your own, and you're just like...
You're talking about like your first high school, middle school penis?
Yeah. And you're
Like
just,
a team sport penis, athletic penis.
Team
We're talking
sport-
about an athletic
team
penis here.
sport penis.
Okay. That could be considered gym class too. I mean,
Well, a lot of people in my gym class never got naked. It was always...
yeah, there's the person in the shorts.
It was always
They're just like, hey, I don't want you looking at my sack. So
It was always like, you get into the locker room and you're just like... No one saw me.
I picked my one buddy up. He was naked. I picked him up almost for a power bomb, and I put him head down in a garbage can.
Did you
A
survive?
good friend of mine, yeah,
Butt-ass
but he
naked,
was
Jesus.
late. He was late to Phi Ed because he was changing, and I just picked him up and put him in the garbage can. It was pretty funny.
I don't know whether it was just like going through my mind, like how many penises I've seen in my fucking lifetime, and it's just like... I don't even have words. There's so many different kinds, and they all look different. I'm not going to name names, but we had a guy on our team who would he liked to pee on people
In the showers?
in the showers.
What the fuck?
So our locker rooms were weird.
That's not unheard of. People peeing on people in the showers.
So
I mean, I suppose, but
Boys will be boys.
our locker rooms were like our showers were L shaped. So there's two in and outs, and I'm not like I said, I'm not gonna say who it was, but he would come up to you and start talking like normally, and you wouldn't know, but he was fucking pissing on you the whole fucking time, and then you just be like, what the?
Like, what? Ooh, this water's getting really warm. Wait a minute.
Well, the showers were just fucking hot. Like, you're getting probably 3rd-degree burns. It was like being in a hot tub for a shower.
I suppose.
All right.
And that's my rant of being in high school locker rooms.
Yeah, I mean, I was always, whenever I had to take gym in high school, I always took it during the summer.
How the fuck is that even possible?
Where we had like a 3-week gym class. It was 4 hours a day. For like the first 3. Yep. Well, because obviously you're trying to fit in an entire semester gym class into over the summer. Nobody wants to fucking take it for 3 months. So
What
like,
do you do for 4 hours?
it's like 8 a.m. to noon or something like that. I don't know. The gym classes were always stupid in high school. There's like you go out, you go for a run for a while, then you like play a bunch of fucking sports games until noon. That's
Did
about
you
it.
like all right?
Sports game.
Yeah, just like soccer, football, dodgeball, just
First
random
hour,
shit.
first hour we're gonna run the mile. Second hour we're gonna play soccer. Third we're gonna do
Pretty much.
football. Fourth hour we're gonna play a lot of kickball.
Pretty much. I mean, it was always pretty fun because normally whenever you're in gym class in high school, it always felt like you had to get in there, you had to get changed, come out there, then you have like a half hour to do whatever for gym, and then you leave. So I mean, at least you had a little bit of time. Like if you're getting into a sport or something, you're able to play it for a while.
Don't forget about stretching. Had to stretch.
Man, fuck stretching.
Dynamic stretching.
I think it's weird when I talk to people now and they've never played kickball.
They don't play
Ever.
kickball anymore in high school.
There's a lot of.
Do you know
Or
if
even
they
middle
cut dodgeball out of a lot of schools because they think it's too
Yeah.
violent?
What?
Yeah.
I got my first hit in the nuts in fucking dodgeball.
Was that a memorable moment for
Yeah,
you or
because I
what?
remember it in details. It was like, did you guys? So there's always like that kickball, right? There was out there, and then there's that little dodgeball. And I remember there was a kid in my elementary school who was able to whip that thing and get the curve, and that thing was like not even getting close, and all of a sudden curved right to the nutsack, and
Yep.
I was down, fucking down. And everyone's just like, ooh.
The whole gym just gets silent.
Pretty
like,
much.
Oh god.
Even my gym teacher's just like, oh, fuck. That kid's going to be great at baseball one day.
And from that day on, your voice was a little bit higher.
Pretty much. Anything new going on?
New in what?
I don't know, anything.
Anything new?
This is a Say Anything podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty much just start fucking around. say
Unless you're
whatever.
talking about buying condoms, and then Tom isn't about it.
God damn it.
Are you looking at time to cut that out?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm now. I'm not going to cut that out.
They got to get this far in the episode first.
Yeah, very rarely does anybody ever watch past 5 minutes, so.
Oh, we're up to 5 minutes now.
I think so. I think that's
Fuck,
what it was.
we were only up to 1 minute before.
I got some videos like that. I'm looking and it's like, oh, I just put out like a half an hour video, and it's like, oh, the average view time is like 2 minutes or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that sit there and watch the entire thing through.
So, Pat, are you subscribed to us?
Yes.
Are you the guy with 400 videos?
Yeah.
With no subscribers?
No, I got 19 subscribers actually.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
you
there was 18 on there.
Oh,
18
okay.
or 19.
Someone
I'm
said
actually
You
up
guys
to almost
subscribe.
6,000 views too. I was pretty surprised by that.
all
'cause
together?
Yeah.
I was looking and Patrick was saying that, yeah, one of the guys from work, Pat, had subscribed to our channel. I'm like, looking through, I'm like, I don't see anybody. I see my dad, I see us, and then all of a sudden I see Roy Fei Hong, and I'm like, some Hmong guy is following us. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
400 videos.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I know for sure over 100 of those are Destiny videos. But I got a
Holy
lot
shit.
of other stuff. My show I was doing for a while, I think I only got maybe 20-some. I did some movie reviews, stuff on MMA or wrestling, you know.
Gotcha.
And some random stuff.
Are you doing stuff lately?
I haven't set up a new Fish's Lair. That's what I call my show,
Fish's
the
Lair.
Fish's Lair.
That's a good
There's a
one.
backstory behind that. It was a camping trip. It was pretty hilarious. But, yeah, I called it the Fish's Lair. I had my own backdrop, which I built up of all these random pictures I had collected over the years, and I shot it in my basement.
Okay.
Nice.
I would say check out the remix of my Flashdance review.
If you want to check out Pat's channel, we'll put it linked in the description below.
Yes, we will.
Or you can look at the small followers that we have and probably find it.
Yeah, the whole 6 subscribers we have now. We're up to 6 though.
Fuck yeah.
I think my dad followed me a second time.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Thanks, Dad.
hopefully he doesn't get canned by YouTube.
I actually have people on PlayStation that will request me because they watch my videos, or I just run into somebody on Destiny. I help them out, just running around or do whatever, and then they tell me they watch my videos, and I'm just like, oh, thanks, man.
But they won't subscribe?
Yeah,
no,
it's-
actually, the one guy the other day subscribed. I think
Oh,
I've
nice.
gotten like maybe 3 of my subscribers that way. And I was pretty surprised and super grateful. I mean, somebody's taking the time to watch it, so.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how we actually can get our stuff more well known. I mean, 50 views is good for a first video, but
Someone's got to leak some nudes. We need celebrity status in this bitch. Kim Kardashian, watch out.
God damn it.
Who's leaking the first dick pic?
I was gonna say I probably
I'll let you
will.
look that up and find that out.
I'll probably do it just because people they talk about your 15 minutes of fame. If you really think about it, all it really comes down to is your 15 minutes of shame, because most people are just ridiculous when it comes to these things.
Someone's gonna
So I'm thinking like dong pic, falling down half naked, some random thing. It works. It's still 15 minutes.
Someone's going to look at your dick pic for 15 minutes.
I'm not saying that.
That's some good stuff right there.
You gotta stare it down for a second.
That's like the
Just
book.
like,
It'll be a whole video.
So there's like, have you ever seen like the big book of dicks that people get for like their coffee tables and stuff like that?
You're
So-
talking about like the books that Taz Chen sells. I believe that's how you say it.
Maybe, I don't know. I've seen it before, and it's been in a couple.
It's an art book. It's
Yeah.
a coffee table book. Yeah,
Yep.
I get their catalogs in the mail because I had a Salvador Dali book. Anyway, I know exactly what you're talking about because there's the big book of dicks, big book of butts,
Yep.
big book of pussies, all that stuff.
Except for it's just going to be 100 pages of just Pat's dick. That's going to take you 15 minutes to go through.
100 pages, 15 minutes.
Dude, people
It's a lot of time to contemplate my penis.
people in the art world are just going to be like, look at that vein. The way that it curves, it's just priceless. Do you think
Wow.
he's put lube on that?
God damn it.
I was listening to the RT podcast, and it was probably an old episode. But I think it was Chris Damaris was on there. He's the guy with like the weird voice,
Okay.
and he's talking about his dog ate a whole bottle of lube. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, fuck. I've heard of like my friends watching other friends' dogs and deciding that they want to like pop one off, but they do it into a condom and they accidentally leave it somewhere, and then they go to find it and they can't find it.
What the fuck?
They can't find it for fucking hours,
All right, that took a very dark tone.
and then they find out the dog ate it.
That's almost like that camping trip joke.
There's a camping trip joke?
Yeah, the one where they're like, you want to go camping? And it's talking about it. Like, what? If you woke up and you found a condom in your butt, would you tell anybody? It's like that, except the dog eventually,
But this wasn't a fake story. This is true. The dog just liked eating condoms.
So the dog's kind of like the cone heads, right?
I guess. Yeah, just choose them up.
We told you that if you eat that, it'll take 10 years to digest it.
You think someone's ever just like accidentally eaten a condom?
Accidentally?
Accidentally.
I know there's the trend on Facebook or something like that where people would what was it? They'd stick the condom through their nose, like snort it in, and then pull it back out their throat.
Oh my god.
So I mean, I suppose you can count that. It's just reverse eating the
Oh
condom.
my god. Oh
You haven't seen that?
no.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff people do.
That was a trend.
That
Yeah.
was a serious trend.
That was a serious trend for a while.
So what does that rank on between the tampon and the butthole soaked in vodka?
Oh,
and
God.
sucking a condom through your nose.
I don't know if those two are comparable.
I didn't even know that was a thing until my roommate told me like that's what he used to do in high school.
Stick tampons in his ass with
he's
vodka
like,
on it.
Yeah, all my friends we would just soak tampons in vodka and stick it in our buttholes during class. What the fuck?
Dude,
I
they
didn't even
must
get
have
on
been
that
really messed
conversation.
up.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, just get you super drunk on one shot.
Yeah.
I'd rather just take the shot and take the consequences later.
Yeah, I believe your anus is the thing to more quickly absorb things like alcohol. That's why I always joked about taking a shot of espresso in the butt to wake up in the morning. It's just like, give me a shot in the butt. I gotta get to work.
That'll be the new trend. Like,
Late for work, I can't drink this.
you're getting up for work and like you're getting your butt funnel ready.
Yeah, butt.
You're just like, all right, honey, it's time.
No, even better, you find that robot that we were looking at yesterday and just make a mod for it where it just funnels it right into your butt in the morning.
That robot is. Have you seen that robot? It's on Facebook. I've been getting a lot of like advertisements, and it rolls on one wheel. It's so creepy though. It has a facial expression, and
Well, it's just the eyes, but yeah.
but it like you can pet it and it goes. Meh. It's so creepy, but that'd actually be a funny attachment. Just be like, all right, robot, time to pour it in the butt.
Alarm comes off, robot just jumps in the room.
Robot, butt funnel, now.
It's just like just trying to ram it in, but it has no arms.
That's the one thing I was thinking about that robot. Because I was thinking about it today. I'm like, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have a robot just as like a personal assistant kind of thing. But then I'm like, it can't grab you a beer. It can't really grab you anything. It's more just like, I want that light turned off.
I'm just thinking of if we did get that robot as a joke. That's like the first thing that we buy is a one-wheeled robot. And then if we get an animal too, just that the animal's just gonna go fuck that shit up.
So what? It's kind of like Gizmo Duck then.
So it's like a stand-up robot, and it just rolls on one wheel and goes like this, and then it's supposed to be like your personal assistant.
Personal assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you buy like smart plugs and stuff for like smart bulbs, and it can turn off lights for you. It can mess with your thermostat. It can like, I don't know, it said guard
Watch
your
your
house,
kids.
watch your kids.
Tell them to go in the oven.
Right when you said personal assistant, I thought of it getting like one of those apps for a personal trainer, where it's just like this real d-bag. You're sleeping, it's just like, get the fuck out of bed.
In the commercial, like
Push-ups now. Just
It's like 2 a.m.
that
drop down and give me 20.
that app actually gives it one arm, and it's just like the 24-inch python. It just grabs you and throws you out of bed.
No, in the commercial, like the parents of it are sleeping, and then the robot just like rolls up and just watching them.
Yeah, and the eyes are like wide open too, and it just like blinks every once in a while. Just imagine how creepy that would be, just to wake up and all of a sudden 2 eyes are in the corner of your room just staring at you.
And then it has a projector screen that comes out of it. So
That's an extra 200 though.
yeah, so it's projecting your death onto the wall. This is what's gonna happen later, but it's gonna be like bah, 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 in Morse code.
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Patrick.
But that will be our first investment. Is Auto? Is that what it is?
it ASIO or something?
It's AIDO.
grab me a beverage?
Ado.
Or whatever you want to grab me.
Okay. I also want to try one of these best damn root beers.
I'll try that too.
So Thomas got up to get another beverage, and he didn't tell everybody.
Beverage run.
Beverage run.
Beverage run.
So do we want to talk about a little bit of politics?
You mean Hillary Clinton?
Starting it off
We're
right.
starting it now.
I always think that in my head, and then when I think of Donald Trump, it's in my garage. That's where I have these moments. It's like it's my bat cave, I guess you could say. I'll sit out there, I'll pace, have part of a cigarette, just think deep thoughts. One of them was Hillary Clinton. The other one was the Trump. But the Trump, he's like a Pokemon. He would be like some fucking lizard dinosaur thing with a flappy blonde flap on top of his head, and he wouldn't do shit. He would just suck. No one would want to collect him unless they were one of those guys that would just, they just needed it.
So
but no one would want to use the Trump. There's no point to use the Trump.
So he's Magikarp.
I don't even know what that is. I don't watch Pokemon.
Magikarp or Kakuna?
I need to. I just got a DS, so I'm going to invest.
They're worthless Pokemon. They don't do anything but harden and
Kind of like the Trump.
Harden versus Splash.
Harden versus Splash. What's the Trump's move going to be?
He's
Wall.
definitely going to have asshole.
He's going to have, like, hair flap.
Oh, have you
It's
ever...
going to be called Toupee.
Toupee?
You ever
And his
seen...
special attack is Wall.
Have you seen Cromartie High School? It's an
Rises
anime.
Defense.
I think it was on Adult Swim for a little bit. Cromartie High School.
It rings a bell, I think.
There was a guy that had like this lavender mohawk, and it would just flap around during the show.
Okay, so what pisses me off is that she could break the law, right? This is what they're saying.
Mhm.
She could break the law, and it's okay.
Yeah, and they blatantly say it right in their interview, too. She broke the law, but we're not going to go after it.
So you're saying that if I'm running for president, I'm just going to start robbing banks.
Might as well. You got the FBI on your side. You're all good.
Riddler for president. I just robbed all those banks for you.
Riddler's back.
That's how I'm paying for my campaign. We're painting this town red. I don't know. I found it fucking ridiculous that either you could be super famous with a lot of fucking money, or you're a political asshole and you can do whatever you want.
And it's funny because now Trump is feeling like he's entitled to all of Bernie Sanders' followers just because nobody wants to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Did you see he got booed? Bernie Sanders got fucking booed by the Democrats. It's not his fault that she broke the law.
I don't know. Politics. I try not to get in politics too much, but when something stupid like that comes out, it's kind of like, how can you not? It's right in front of you.
It's like we're gonna flush 4 years down the fucking drain.
See, we're the minority here. We want to say something or do something about this, but really there isn't a whole lot we can do about it.
Exactly.
What are we supposed to do? Technically, this state got everyone right. It wanted Ted Cruz and Bernie Sanders as their presidential candidate, so we did our part. But the rest of the country is just like, hey, that guy said a whole bunch of nothing, and I agree with a whole lot of nothing, so I'm going to vote for that guy because everything he says doesn't make sense, and it made sense to me. 100%.
My life doesn't make sense, so I can relate pretty well.
Like, if you listen to Trump's shit that he says, all of it is just basically bullshit that no one cares about, but it makes sense to dumb people. He has no political things.
It's pretty much like, we got a whole big bag of dicks here, and we'd like you to chew them and swallow and enjoy it. Thank you very much. You know.
Except for we got a whole lot of Mexicans here, and we think that
We got room for a wall right there, so, let's put 2 and 2 together, guys.
we think that they're doing a lot of wrong stuff, even though that it's the white people who hire them and pay them cash. It's
Fucking
ridiculous.
white people.
Who else is hiring the Mexicans? I don't see other Mexicans hiring Mexicans. And if they are, power to them. They're living the American dream
Living
right
the
there.
dream. Making a whole corporation off that, a pyramid scheme.
That's the American dream, making somebody else do your dirty work.
Pretty much. Pat, I think it was you that was saying...
Well,
If,
we want real
I can agree
Mexicans.
with that.
Well, if we kicked out all the Mexicans, who's going to pick all the fruit?
Yeah.
Who's gonna do all that stuff that nobody else wants to do?
Who wants to work at Burger King, McDonald's, and all the other white trash things that people want to eat? I'm not gonna.
High school
fucking do it.
students, I guess.
There's not that many high school students anymore, and their high school students are getting so much smarter that they could do a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's sad to say, someone's got to do our dirty work. If you kick them all out, who wants to do it? Is Trump gonna get dirty and pick my fucking fruit? Is he gonna get my oranges?
Have you never worked a fast food job before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
That was my first job.
Fucking
Okay.
hated that.
Popeye's chicken, everybody.
Popeye's chicken. I had to work at McDonald's for 6 years.
I worked at Popeyes, I
That's
think, for like 3 or
retarded.
4.
I
I
worked
w-
at Taco Smell and BK.
Taco smell.
Yeah, Taco Smell, your supposed future sponsor. I hope
gotta
they're
get those
clicking that
perfect
pen for
tacos.
us right now. 'Cause I want that damn taco sauce.
You should.
Bring the
I
shit.
can't wait till we do that podcast where we
Oh,
call them
man.
about the perfect taco.
There's a bunch of podcasts that we have lined up that we're gonna do. They're just gonna be fucking
I
hilarious.
have to get that cord so I can plug it into the thing though.
What? Get a fourth member going? Oh, the cell phone
the
cord.
line in from the cell phone, where we can have the speaker go into the thing and have it
How
recorded.
many times
on
are we
audio.
gonna have to call Taco Bell to get the right person who's gonna go along with this?
We're gonna call them as many times as we need to.
God damn it! Give me the guy before. I want to speak to your.
I want to speak to the newest guy you guys have.
If you want, I have some connections. I can ask around to see who would be the right guy. Just
Yeah, we have an
saying,
extension
I'm a
number here we're
Tommy.
trying to call.
The T-shirt that we have planned to release when we do that episode is probably gonna be the best thing ever.
Yeah, the perforated taco. That was the best story I've had in a while.
Oh man, Perfy taco,
God damn it.
perforated taco,
Just imagine, never get frustrated at eating a hard shell taco ever again.
because it crumbles into your plate and turns into a taco salad.
Just make sure you don't crush the bag, otherwise the perforations are just going to crumble inside the bag. Be like, well, now I get to eat it straight out of the bag.
You got something going there, kid. You're going places.
Straight out of the bag. Gonna leech off that as well for tacos. Really, just taco salad in a bag.
Oh man, I really want tacos now. We haven't been to Cancun in a long time.
Yeah, in a couple weeks.
Do you know about this Cancun?
I know about Cancun. I haven't been to the place over by Cherryberry, whatever that place is. Cholo Vista or something like that.
It's Cholo Vista. No. Is it-
Cholo Siesta. I don't know.
Los Cabos.
Los Cabos.
Is that what that one was?
it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
by the Chinese restaurant, right?
Yeah.
The-
I
just
the
haven't went there.
Buffet.
I've only been there once, and that was when it first opened.
And it was the burrito place?
Yes, Barachos.
Barachos.
It was
Baracas.
Baracas. Baracas. Dude, that queso sauce was money. I wish Chipotle would come here. Oh my god,
They're supposed to go in the basement of 505. It just hasn't happened yet.
that's never gonna happen.
I don't see any business moving in there for a while. That place is so expensive.
If you don't know what 505 is, it's an apartment building that
That's
can have
503, I think.
whatever. It's an apartment building that can have restaurants at the bottom or stores.
What I have to say about 505 is it's kind of a monstrosity. I'm disappointed they keep ripping up so much of the nice downtown, the old school downtown.
Did you see what they're gonna do?
The hotel that's coming
Yeah,
in?
they're blowing
Yeah.
up Jeff's Pizza, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Isn't that on? That's on Main
It's
Street
another
over by
building going down,
the
and
post
that's
office,
gonna be,
right?
That's going to be right by the Mabel Tanner. That's BS. Who wants a hotel right next to the Mabel Tanner?
not just like a mini hotel, like a massive hotel. Where are you gonna
How are
park
they gonna
those
fit
people?
it there?
Fuck if I know.
They're going to have
'Cause
to
Jeff's
buy
Pizza's
up a
right
lot
next to a
stuff
bunch of-
down there.
Unless they're gonna like just kill that entire block right there.
Yeah, that's what they're taking down the whole entire block.
So what, the art store too?
Yep. Or is
Well, it's the art store, it's the hookah bar, it's Jeff's Pizza. Well, I suppose the hookah
Why
bar is
a
never open, so that guy's gonna be
Okay,
glad
then
to sell.
that's purely pretty much catering to the parents that are coming in for college students. Because who's going to fill this massive hotel downtown?
Well, I mean that, and then maybe people that just come to visit, throughout
who's
the
gonna
year.
pay those prices though?
It's gonna be
depending
this
on the hotel.
expensive shell monstrosity downtown.
Oh, is it supposed to be
next
like
to
the
wonderful
fucking
Mabel
Hilton
Tanner.
or something?
Probably. I wouldn't. They have to be making money to build it. They're not going to build.
I don't think it's a smart investment.
I just want to know where
Is it
Jeff's
through the, is it
Pizza
through the
goes.
school or is it
505 was
just
stupid.
No,
is
it's
it separate?
It's just a private hotel business is
Okay.
going there. Where's Jeff's Pizza gonna go? That's like a staple of this town.
I would say Ted's Pizza is a staple of this town.
I love Ted's more, but
But yeah, Jeff's and Toppers, I compare them very similar to me. Better at some things, but their menus are so similar.
yes,
But better at some things. Like obviously, Toppers has better Smotherella sticks or Topper sticks.
I would agree.
But Jeff's has Mangiaris,
But-
and those are wonderful.
Jeff's has a
They-
better pizza also.
Yeah.
Yeah, Topper's pizza's decent if you eat it right away, but
Oh.
if you reheat that stuff, that's going
That
straight to
shit's
cardboard.
garbage. As soon as if you let it sit out for 10 minutes, it pretty much just turns back to the cardboard it came from.
Yep.
Did you ever have the cordon bleu pizza that Jeff's had? They don't have it anymore.
I've only had Jeff's Pizza
It
once
had honey
actually.
mustard sauce, ham, and like chopped up chicken strips or chicken breast on it.
God, I'm getting really hungry now.
So were you around when it was Jeff and Jim's?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was so sad
They
when
had the cordon bleu pizza then.
I'm sad when Jim left.
I think I tried to get a job there when it was Jeff and Jim's, and then I ended up working at Dairy Queen instead. Yeah, there's another one, Dairy Queen.
You worked at Dairy Queen too? The one in town?
Yeah.
But that was like the first meal I ever had was at Jeff and Jim's, or Jeff's now. And I don't know, I just feel like if that goes, nothing's ever
I don't
gonna-
think it's going to leave completely. I think it might just move somewhere.
Where's it going to go?
I think there's
not,
a couple spots on Main Street over by Toppers.
not a lot unless they're going to buy out like that movie theater, cuz they have
No, the movie theater's turning into something
oh
else.
fuck.
Movie theater's turning into a I think it's turning into an apartment building actually. I think they're
Could you-
making that into apartments.
Could you imagine just like check out my massive theater?
Or wait, it's either an apartment or a church. I forgot. It's one of the two. It might be a church actually, because I
That's-
I remember
was a
looking at it.
church, or I think a few churches that were doing stuff there on and off in the past.
Yeah, because I know they've been doing a lot of renovations on it lately. Whenever I drive by it, I see a lot of people like moving stuff in and like construction workers and stuff going in.
So are either of you townies, like lived here most of your life?
No,
I've been here for a while, probably 8 years,
Okay.
but I'm originally from Illinois.
no, I've only lived here for like 3 years now. If you want to count the dorms, otherwise it's just been last year and this year.
If you don't know what town we're talking about Menominee, Wisconsin, for all you listeners. Home of the UW Stout.
Blue Devils.
Devils!
No.
Oh, what was their slogan? It was like, oh god damn! It was, they put it on a shirt. It was like, "Fucked up Blue Devils."
That sounds like Stout. Yep. Good old Stout.
This year, I'm hoping to do like a traditional homecoming.
I haven't been to homecoming since freshman year, and it sucked freshman year, so I was kind of like, eh.
I've had so many good times, but every time I do it, I just fall asleep too early.
I suppose.
I can't do all day drinking anymore. I'm too old for this shit. Can't do it.
You just gotta pace yourself for like the week before that.
There is no pacing here. This is Wisconsin. If you're not chugging a beer,
No, I'm
then
not.
you're
I'm not
living.
saying drink pacing. I'm saying stay awake pacing.
That's a stereotype.
Stays. It is a stereotype. Wait till you go to Vegas and you want to enter into like a tippy cup competition or a beer pong competition, and then they see your ID and it's from Wisconsin. They just deny you. I'm not.
Really?
Even, nope.
Really?
Not even fucking joking. They're just like, yeah, sorry, you're from Wisconsin. You can't enter.
Wisconsin is completely ineligible for this
Yeah.
competition.
They give you the hush voice. It's just like, yeah, no. Sorry.
So what they'll do is you can't enter the competition. If you'd like to drink for free because you tried to enter the competition, we're okay with it, but you cannot compete. And
We'd rather just attempt to get you drunk instead of have you win anything from us.
well,
Because they're almost guaranteed to win.
Because stereotype.
my best friend went to Vegas and he's telling me all this because he was going to enter in the beer pong tournament that they had there because he was pretty good that year, and they just denied him on the spot. And he's just like, why? And he's just like, well, every time we have someone from Wisconsin, no, everyone else just gets fucking hammered, and you guys are still going. they just can't keep up. Can't keep up.
And that's my fault?
I know, right? How is that my fault?
So you're from Illinois. You're from somewhere else in
I'm from Wisconsin. I'm
Okay.
from Richmond.
Okay.
So
Not too
about an
far
hour
off.
away.
Are you a townie?
I am a townie.
Really?
I was born in Eau Claire. I lived here the majority of my life. Otherwise, I've lived in Eau Claire and La Crosse for a little bit.
Nice. Did you go to Menominee High School then?
Partially, I went to a charter school on the edge of town too.
Is that fancy?
Oh, gotcha.
Not really. It was actually pretty ghetto. We got away with a lot of stuff. I was in a foster home. I came back, started going to Menominee High School. Then I ended up going to a charter school, and I could have graduated a year earlier than everyone, but I spent a lot of time messing around. Like, we got away with so much.
I just want to party and stay in high school again. Fuck it.
Part of me kind of misses high school, but part of me doesn't.
I do not miss high school one bit.
I don't know. Parts of it were fun. Parts of it were kind of like, God damn, get me the fuck out of here.
I don't know. I've loved college every year I've been here. And it's been a while. But I like meeting the new people all the time. And people party different every year. It's never the same.
That's true.
I'm not dissing the younger crowd, but they can lay off the drugs a little bit. I just can't hang like that anymore.
God, I've got some friends, not going to name any names, but people that I went to school with my freshman year and stuff that I got to know pretty well. Joined some frats around here, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to drink, and we're going to snort heroin, and drink our beers, and smoke our... I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I went to a party once. It was like in the summer, and I was the oldest person there, and my buddy brought me, and I'm just like looking around, and everyone's just like just dazed out of their mind, and I'm just like, holy shit, man, you guys have been drinking all day, you know? That's what it looked like. And the one guy's like, nah, man, we've been taking Molly.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
You want some? Nah, I think I'm just gonna go to the bars. I'll take my chances.
I have to urinate, and I will do that.
All right.
Too many stories of people that have gone out for like spring break and stuff. Where they're this one guy just, you know, he's like, yo, I went down to spring break. You know, I got totally hammered pretty much every night.
Dick in the butt.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. No, but then he's like, yeah, we snorted some cocaine, did cocaine a couple nights, then we shot up some heroin, and it was pretty sweet. Then did a bunch of weed and just chilled out on the beach all day. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
Is he the guy who's like, when they ask, we're gonna test you for drugs, and he's like, what drugs are we testing?
What kinds of drugs are we testing?
I feel like I was that kid for like when I was like 18, 19 and into my early 20s, because anything that was brought upon me, I was pretty much, yeah, sure.
Just wanted to try it.
Why not?
I can gladly say I've never tried anything, and that's not just me saying that, but
I don't know. I didn't
What
feel.
are you talking about?
You're talking
about drugs.
Drugs.
The good subject of drugs.
The good subject of drugs, but you haven't tried anything.
I haven't tried anything, but there's been a lot of good stories that I've heard that were kind of funny.
I got a couple good stories about doing some bad drugs, but I was young.
Drugs.
I was young. I didn't know better. I didn't think that you're gonna get lost in the stairwell one day and not know who you are.
I got some stories I could tell, but
We'll save that for another podcast, the drug podcast.
I suppose.
the drug
cast.
Just
The drug cast.
If you'd like to sponsor us, head over to patreon.com/WHR Games, where you can also be a sponsor of the show. Get your name on the podcast at the bottom or at the end? We haven't really decided any of that yet.
Yeah, we're a pretty new show. We're looking for some loyal subscribers, looking for some loyal fan base to start out. This is only our second, actually, Salty Snack show.
Shit, I forgot to say, this is episode 2 of the Salty Snack Show.
Yeah. I always put it on the description anyway of the video, so.
What are we naming this one?
I don't know. Usually I do a highlight, like just the Gamecast we did earlier this week. I think I named that one BioShock Remastered.
That's a dumb name.
No, I put BioShock Remastered, Salty Snack Gamecast, episode 2.
What else did you talk about? I didn't watch that one.
I haven't put it up yet. It's in the
it
process of
is
uploading
still
right
uploading.
It's
now. Been uploading for about 7 hours on YouTube right now.
Welcome
Wow.
to Wisconsin, where the internet sucks.
Yeah. Google, if you're watching, bring Google Fiber up here, please.
Shit, give me Verizon Fios. I'll take that 100.
Yeah, did you guys hear about
Damn.
Verizon? They're increasing their data.
Yeah, did you see my post about it? Fuck them.
Yeah.
At least they're not charging you for extra data that you go over. Because I use Verizon and it's pretty nice. Because every time I get up to about my cap, which is 3 gigabytes right now, it's kind of like, all right, I don't want to get past this because then it's going to be like $30 extra or whatever. Now they're just going to kind of cap your speed like T-Mobile does and stuff like that.
Just fucking give me unlimited data. What is the problem with that?
They totally can at this point.
There is no problem with it. They're just fucking greedy bastards like everyone else. Suck a dick, Verizon. Grow up.
Verizon, you're all right.
Hey, I love Verizon because it's the only cell phone company that I get reception in while I'm working. But fuck, just man up. Why do companies have to feel like they have to be the asshole to everybody?
Well, because they have to make money. If you look at it from a...
You act like people aren't going to pay it.
I mean, if they made some sort of plan where it's just like, you pay $100 a month, you get unlimited, where you can...
That's what I'm paying right now. Okay, give me that.
You can do a terabyte of data in a month, and we're not going to give a shit, but...
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much data you use in a month because you're just using one port.
At least Verizon's one of the ones with Verizon Fios that whenever you use internet, they don't actually cap you.
No, they just give you a letter saying,
Yeah.
hey, could you just
You
not
used
download that
3
much?
terabytes of data this last month. You want to just, tone it down a little bit with downloading movies and stuff?
But, like, seriously, at this point of 2016, grow the fuck up. We went through that time where, the internet was rough. No one knew what was going to go on.
The dark days, yeah.
So we didn't talk about this on the Gamecast, though, but I kind of want to bring this up a little bit right now. This is not the Gamecast, don't worry.
Before you get to that, thinking about Verizon and everything you guys are saying, I just keep thinking like Verizon is like the cock ring of society. They're just kind of pinching things off, adding some inflation, capitalizing where they can.
That is a great metaphor.
Verizon, the cock ring of the U.S. That's going to be the title of this. Possibly.
Because since we're talking about companies that just want to fuck us, we've gotten to this point where why are we still paying to use online features for video games? Why am I paying for PlayStation Plus? Why am I paying for Xbox Live Gold?
You know what I brought up about PlayStation the other day? You know how Xbox, they're doing all this backwards compatibility. Every so often they're releasing these games, which is awesome. PlayStation is finally doing that, but you got to pay for your old games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't they at least make an effort? We know they took a hit on some things. They lost a lot of money. They could easily make a lot of money if they just took a consensus and released the right games. People would pay for them again, even if they still had a physical copy, because it would be what that people want. They're just releasing like a few games here and there, some really awesome, some other.
Yeah, some that are kind of eh.
But why are we paying for online features?
I mean, honestly, if we get on the subject, I think why don't we move more towards getting internet free for everybody? That's moving towards being a human right to have knowledge on the internet.
That is already considered a human right compared to that organization who's super popular.
But you're being charged for a human right
Yes.
then, which is not. I don't know if that's illegal, if it's illegal or not.
So here, let me finish my point, right? So if I'm gonna pay, $50 a year, $60 a year, then I think that the video game manufacturers who are delivering the service need to go out there and fucking fight for us and say, hey, get rid of this fucking data cap, get rid of these fucking stupid speeds, and give people what they want, unlimited internet at unlimited speeds at a decent price. You know, put that money to good fucking use. Don't give me free fucking games that I probably won't play. Start using my money for good things.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Stop charging people for online features that should be free and start charging to help us have a better ecosystem.
But I suppose on the flip side, it's also hard when you have games and stuff like that. Obviously, PlayStation and Xbox both have to have it charged online just because they have to have server maintenance. They have to have all the the game maintenance and everything for everything. Or that income from everybody paying for their online, that's what's paying for the server maintenance.
Then why is PC free?
The thing is it's a service industry, just like any service industry. Whether you're a waitress or you're the people controlling PSN, somebody is trying to make money one way or another, and they're going to do it. And if people don't tell them, hey, this is wrong, or if something changes, people are going to make money any way they can.
Mm-hmm. Then there's going to be more people making money the same way.
But I just
PSN hookers right there.
PSN hookers, gold diggers from Xbox Live,
Yeah.
presidential candidates who fucking suck. We're just literally 2016.
We're declining. We're
it's gonna
declining pretty
be-
sharply.
You might as well start getting your spears ready to start hunting things because
There was actually a video of somebody that was like, "Yep, well, Hillary Clinton didn't get didn't get indicted by the FBI. All right, everybody, let's gather our guns and we're gonna revolt."
let
And
the
I'm
purge
like, okay,
begin.
this is trending on Facebook. I don't like how our future is looking.
Is it really trending on
I don't know if it was
Facebook?
trending. It was just some video that I saw on Facebook.
Fuck, it's
Let the purge begin. Oh God.
Let the purge begin.
Getting on the subject of movies, that's a movie I want to see.
Purge?
Yeah, The Purge just came out on Friday.
I thought the first one was just okay. The second one, less okay.
What?
Yeah, first one was
But
good.
the
second
thing
was
about it
kinda-
is,
I thought the second one was better.
it kind of
Yeah.
had more of a storyline behind it, where the first one was just in the house, where the second one was kind of all over
That's
the city.
why I liked it. They actually got out of the house. I felt like they were in real danger, the main characters.
Yeah.
the thing is I just putting that out there. It's scary with the state of things.
Isn't
like
it,
you
though?
think about themes in movies in different time periods. Either now I don't want to get all conspiracy theory, but honestly, think about this: movies, time periods, music, all that kind of stuff. Stuff that was going out there at different times. It could have pushed people over. I mean, I just watched Straight Outta Compton for the first time.
Good movie.
And they were
That's a good
they were getting big, and before they split was when the Rodney King thing happened, and then there was riots and everything. You have music like that motivating people, these themes that are all around them, whether it be commercials, any kind of media. That it's a
Yeah, that
dangerous
pushes
thing to put
somebody
out there.
towards what they've seen.
Now, I'm
get-
not
yeah.
saying. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no, it makes sense what you're saying. When people see something like that, they can kind of blow it off right away. Be like, oh, that's kind of a joke. But then after, certain things happen in the media and, around the world in your country or whatever, they're kind of like, that might actually...
That is literally the whole presidential campaign right there.
Pretty much.
Everyone's just like, it's a fucking joke. And then now we're just like, oh, that's funny. He might win. And then it's like, oh, shit, what did we do?
Well, now we have to settle for Trump or Hillary. You're going to vote for somebody that has to build a wall and kick out half of the country's population? Or you're going to vote for somebody that lies through their teeth every 2 seconds?
now I'm going to throw away my vote for the Liberal Party or whoever's on the other
Yeah.
side. Just throw away your fucking vote because that's
Getting
what's
my
gonna happen.
passport and getting the fuck out of here.
No, did you see what if you leave?
Yeah, we looked that up. Yeah, if you renounce your citizenship, you
you're
can never
fucked.
come
You
back.
can never
ever.
come back ever.
I'm gonna.
You think they're ever just gonna like? Sorry, you think they're ever just gonna be like? So 60 million of you just left the United States. If you want to come back, we'll forgive some things. we'll kiss and make up.
the last elections. I'm gonna do a shout out here to my buddy Johnny E. Last elections, he voted for Jeffrey Dahmer. See, he is from Milwaukee. He lives in Milwaukee again, and anyway, he voted for Jeffrey Dahmer. He did his write-in, which I thought was great. Well, later on, he told me, he's like, "What's Jeffrey Dahmer's stance on immigrants? We eat them." I was like, yes.
No, you know who I'm voting for is Vermin Supreme. He has a zombie preparedness plan. He's going to make brushing your teeth every day a mandatory law.
What'd you say?
Brushing your teeth every day?
I said brushing.
Why?
I was like,
I think I started there for a second. But yeah, brushing your teeth, a mandatory law. What else did he have? He's going to give the entire population a pony. Every single person in the U.S. population.
Are we just going to go on the rent's too damn high party right now?
Oh, God. What happens if you write somebody in and there's enough in the population that writes somebody in where they win?
Mickey Mouse. Technically, Mickey Mouse.
Let's just make a trending thing where we just vote for like D's nuts or something, and then
we'll just vote for ourselves. A lot of people want to be president.
We gotta vote for someone controversial. Now, I heard Kanye was thinking about. Oh, that's a possibility.
God, I'm not voting for Kanye.
Yeah, I wouldn't vote for Kanye, but I'm just thinking, why don't we push something a little harder? Why don't we push Bill Cosby? Who is gonna want to meet up with that man alone? The ambassador from Zimbabwe was raped by the president of the United States the other day.
In the words of Jim Jeffries, I'm not saying rape is okay, but if Bill Cosby wanted to rape me, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
Now let's all vote for Jared from Subway. That's a good one. Free subs for life for the American population.
Only at 6 inches.
You want a foot long? Too bad. I'm giving you 10 inches.
Too soon?
Nah.
Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna be like, oh shit, that guy's president.
I feel like at this point we kind of have to just settle for somebody. It's not even like how people look at the pros of most presidents and be like, all right, well, he has a lot to bring to the table. Now it's kind of like, who has the least amount of cons?
Any woman except for Hillary Clinton, I would have voted for.
Who's the least bad out of both of them?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far, but
you wouldn't vote for a woman?
No, I would vote for a woman gladly, but you said any woman.
You know what I meant, like someone who is qualified other than her.
Yes, I get that.
And why are they so fucking old? Like, why can't we have a young president who
that's because they're well
us?
established within states.
Have you seen those before and after pictures of Obama since he became president, where he's pretty
so
much
young.
like zombie apocalypse, like aging
like 20 years and 4 years.
He's just got like spots and he's all gray and he looks all haggard. It's like, really? I suppose there's a lot weighing on you, but
I feel like that's what happens after being president for 8 years. Like, look at not Bill Clinton. Look at George W. Bush. He looks demented after he was done with presidency. He's just like,
it sucks the life out of you, I suppose.
What White House am I in?
Which White House?
I'm not president anymore. Thank God. Yeah, it's going to be a rough year.
Yep.
For the great US of A.
So let's make some predictions here, right? Either one wins. You know there's going to be something awful that's going to happen. Just, they're going to make bad choices. These are awful people that we have running, so there's going to be bad choices.
Are we going to put a bet down right now?
No bets. I'm just saying things are going to get awful.
I think
one way or another.
I'm taking the veto bet. When are we going to have or not, is it veto? When you get thrown out of office? What's that bet?
Isn't
like,
it
what's
like
it called when you get
vote? It's a vote of
out?
confidence, isn't it?
No. God, I can't remember what is when you get voted out of office.
Oh,
Like-
impeached?
Impeached.
Impeachment.
We're taking the impeachment bet. How many months?
How long is it going to take to get the president?
You can't say that. You started off talking about Hillary Clinton and the FBI and them letting her off. How are you going to go from that to now impeachment? Do you think they'd really impeach her? What does she got to do?
Well, actually,
She's
Something
going to be like
worse.
smoking a blunt with an RPG and just blow up a school of like infant embryos. I don't even know. What?
I'm just imagining the
Infant
picture-
AIDS infected embryos. I got AIDS on my mind from Brothers Grimsby.
Oh God! I'm just imagining the picture that someone might
He's
create
all like-
for this.
Hillary Clinton smoking a bong with an AK.
No.
No, with an RPG over her shoulder.
is the bong. God.
No, was it you, though, that was saying that if Trump gets elected, he said that he would arrest Hillary Clinton
And President Obama.
and President Obama?
That's what I heard. That could be all fucking bullshit, but
I want to see them get in a three-way cage match for the title of biggest asshole.
That's how we're going to do presidency from now on. Let's just have them fight each other.
listen, you guys are gonna have 10 minutes in the ring, and whoever survives is our new president.
This is like slowly declining down to, what is that movie called? Idiocracy.
Oh, pretty much. We have hit idiocracy.
I
Hello, welcome to Costco.
I think I
love
see
you.
that almost every day.
It's Trump's gonna be president. He's gonna be like, listen,
Mountain Dew for everyone.
we're gonna start watering the plants with Gatorade because that's what plants want.
That's what plants want. Oh, God.
God.
We're just going to make a giant dome over the U.S.
So anyone that wants to come in, they enter the
Oh shit! We
Thunderdome.
forgot, oh shit! We forgot about Hawaii. Alaska, get in here, quick! Man, Canada's probably gonna be super fucking happy. Their population's just gonna skyrocket.
Was it?
Then
when
they're
you were-
gonna have to start charging for healthcare, though. They get that many million people.
That's true.
Everyone's gonna be there.
Yeah, but you know how much?
You know, we could just throw them into complete chaos
You
if
pay,
Donald
like-
Trump wins. He could kick everyone out, and then there'll be all this shit going on around us.
But you
the
pay-
entire U.S. population needs to go to Canada.
you pay like 40% in taxes over there, though. That's how they pay for the healthcare in college. You
Oh.
pay a fuck ton in taxes. That's how they do it. But your kids go to college for free, so that's probably the 40% that you probably have to pay later,
Shit.
and you free healthcare for life.
That's true. Sounds a lot better than here.
It's not the best healthcare. I actually talked to a legit Canadian when I was there.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
That's pretty much what,
It's free.
the guy's
What
just
do you
like,
want?
hey, it covers the basics that you probably will need later in life, but if you need like a real surgery, they're gonna send you to the United States, and you're just gonna have to do like a chargeback to Canada.
An IOU.
I don't want to be Canadian, but
What was it? We were talking about that when we, like, if you were to renounce your citizenship. No, was it? It was a U.S. and Canadian was the only two countries we can have a dual citizenship,
If you
but
were-
only if you're Canadian that moved to the U.S.
yeah, if you're Canadian first and then you move to the U.S., you can have dual citizenship with Canada and the U.S.
Okay.
That's like they did that a couple years ago, which is pretty cool. But do you think like U.S. is probably gonna have to like instate that law where it's like, oh shit, we lost 60 million people. What the fuck are we gonna do? Listen, if you were a United States citizen before you left, welcome back, baby.
You can
Because
come back
now
if you
you're
want to.
American.
I can honestly say that I'm kind of freaked out at who's going to become
I'm
president.
fucking scared shitless.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be at the border with like free phone coupons. Everyone gets an iPhone. Welcome back.
I'll be sitting at the airport looking at my phone. seeing
No
what's
data
presidency.
charges ever.
Listen, that scary shit that we pulled before, we're done with that. We're changing stuff. We're a new person, man. Love us who we were.
Who we were.
They're gonna have their own Tinder profile. Please swipe left. Please swipe left.
I promise I'm not bad anymore.
I swear I was just having a period. Moment. I took my sane pills. I'm okay.
Oh god. Well, off of politics.
That was a good rant, though.
That was a good rant.
And
Pokemon Go. Let's go on to that.
it's not the Gamescast, though. And I
No,
can't
it's-
even fucking download it.
When do you think it's gonna come out?
I don't fucking know, but it's literally blowing up Facebook right now.
I have no idea about this. Like I said, I don't play Pokemon, so
So
I'm
Pokemon
so
Go
excited for
is
this.
like the AR experience for your cell phone, and you can catch Pokemon through your camera in the real world.
so you're saying there's Pokemon in the real world.
Yeah.
There's wild Pokemon that go around where
And you're not on drugs anymore.
No.
you're not on shrooms. No.
So you look through your
You
phone.
haven't been hitting that Molly.
no.
You haven't.
Did you read? So there's an article going around. Australia, it released in Australia last night, but the only place to get a Sandshrew, I think it's Sandshrew, is in a fucking police station. And I guess there's a line of kids out there just like, hey, we need to come in. And so the police station made like an announcement saying, do not come to the police station if it's not an emergency.
Just create an emergency. Go there real quick. Catch your Sandshrew and be like, false alarm.
I was like, is this what it's come to? Where
I feel like it's gonna be like that. We're like
am I gonna have to
like
go
the
to
most
prison?
dangerous. Like you have to climb a fucking hill or something like that to get some weird Pokemon.
Am I gonna have to like sit in the jail just to catch like a
You gotta climb
chomp?
You
You
gotta
have to
climb
commit a
Everest.
crime. Climb Everest to get like a fucking Goldeen or something like that.
Oh my god, it's a legendary Pokemon.
I wonder if it works like that though. Where like water Pokemon. I wonder if you have to be like on a lake or something to get it.
Someone caught.
I got raped to get Pikachu.
It was in a dark alley in New York.
It's in like a whorehouse. You gotta take it up the butt if you want to catch this Pokemon. Someone caught like a Psyduck in a toilet.
It ends up being like some life quest
toilet.
where it just
Look,
changes
I'm just gonna
everything.
go
Your
take a
life
shit
has
real
changed
quick.
forever. You're traveling all over the world. You're getting raped by strange and crude people.
You gotta take it in the butt to get this Pokemon. Oh!
It was all worth it.
Pikachu, you're mine! No, I was telling my trainee at work that I'm just gonna fucking dominate work right now.
Pretty much, you just get to walk around all
'Cause,
day.
like,
Be like, oh, look, another Pokemon. Sweet.
Because steps make your Pokemon
Evolve. Yep.
evolve and have levels. So I already got that fucking down.
Does that go off of the watch then too? So the watch takes your steps?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get the watch then.
You're gonna pay $35?
It depends on how the game is. A lot
Is
of
it-
people are saying the game is kind of buggy where it doesn't always take your GPS location.
Does that watch hook up to a pocket pussy? And the more you go like this,
It's not a shake weight.
I was debating shoving the 2DS in my anus so I could get some more coins because that has a pedometer in it as well.
Oh,
in
God.
your anus.
Yes, in Uranus.
That's a wide.
I know it's
Wide
quite the
push.
brick. Or maybe I'll just have to do the credit card and then duct tape it. A good swipe, but leave it there.
I'd leave it there mid swipe, duct tape it in your
Listen,
ass.
I'm looking for the world's best twerk. And I'm gonna take my 2DS to your asshole. I want them coins.
Pay me.
You could probably just like tape your watch to like your car.
No, because
It doesn't work
pedometer.
that
Oh,
way.
is a pedometer? It's not by
pedometer.
GPS.
I
don't
left
think
it
so.
in my passenger seat, and I drove to somebody's place because I was getting street pass stuff and street spot stuff, and yeah, it didn't give me a whole lot of steps from driving halfway across town.
You gotta like hook it up to your suspension, so it's just like.
No, I'll just stick it to my sub.
I saw you put my subs in.
Yeah, I put your sub in.
Did you blow them?
No.
Okay.
Blow your subs.
Well, I don't know. You
No,
said you had a problem with blowing subs.
your two subs are about the same as my one, so I'll
Oh,
probably just
really?
keep the one I have. Yeah, it's not anything like super like a lot better.
Did you put the the amp up?
No, I just use the amp I have because you only have the one plug-in to it, which I'm assuming that it just goes to the 2 subs.
I think so. I don't know.
Because the other one on top was just the switch for the lights.
That doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, I assumed it didn't work because that was.
It's never worked.
There's the 2. You normally
What,
have
you
when you
got,
have 2 subs, you have 2
neon lights
ports.
on your sub or something?
Yeah, I bought these subs when I was in high school, and like they were supposed to light up blue to the music, and I think I plugged it in once, and then it just didn't work after that.
Did you use a 12-volt battery?
No, I plugged it into the amp.
It says right on it 12 volt or something like that only. So maybe that's why. Maybe it wasn't compatible. Maybe you just blew the lights right away.
And
Like, oh, look at
instead
that.
you took a bunch of Molly and just shook a glow stick in front of your face until you drooled on yourself for a while.
You have to ingest Molly.
I'm sure there's a way you could just
Yeah,
like pour it on a tampon, stick it up your ass, and then it.
There's a way you can put anything in your ass.
Yeah, it's called a tampon. I can't be imagined like being the guy at like the grocery store buying tampons, being like, "Don't worry, it just goes in my asshole." I'm not a girl.
Well,
damn,
right
pretty
now, with the
boring.
way things are going on, you got to question things like that.
Just got to make my zombie bunker and just live there from now on, for when we get into World War III, because Trump built a wall and then the Mexicans jumped the wall.
Who's gonna pay for this wall? I'm not paying for this wall.
Just think, if he
Trump's a
builds this
billionaire, so
wall
he can
and
build it
then
himself.
Mexico flourishes from it, because all the people that have been working
They're
so
coming
hard
back.
here, they come back and they just flourish. It's like clean water, just
Yeah,
a whole
I know
new
how to do
civilization.
stuff a lot better because I lived in the U.S. So now,
Then it ends up being like that Mel Gibson movie where they come across the border and they cut Trump's head off and it rolls down the stairs.
That would be
All fucking lizard and flappy shit going in the wind.
that would actually be super interesting if that happened. Now that I'm thinking about it, if like
Mexico, I'm rooting for you on this one.
so how does that work then? Because a lot of people go to Mexico for like spring break and vacations and stuff. So we're gonna kick out all the Mexicans, but we could still come to your country for vacations.
What the hell's that movie with the torture in a different place?
hostile.
Hostel, yes.
But I'm just like thinking of that, like because the Mexicans over here, not to be racist or anything, but they probably have a better like living situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so
yeah.
so when they go back, if they're forced back, which would be fucking dumb, if they ever got forced back, you think they're just like gonna bring that high living back home and just be like, listen, we know what it takes to be number one. We've lived it. We can do this. And then
First off, don't vote for somebody like Trump.
no, just vote for the cartel.
Well,
Vote for
that
the
would
cartel.
depend on. Well, yeah, that's another good one too. I was gonna say, it'd depend on how baller they were here and how much they actually learned, and then if they were willing to step up and do something for their home.
I think it would be interesting, but I just feel like then Trump will just be like, listen, it worked. I did it. I made 2 flourishing countries, even though our country's shit right now.
Yeah, he would take credit for
Oh,
that
yeah,
too.
definitely.
Yeah, be like, well, you're welcome, Mexico. We sent back everybody for you.
And then that
You
would
guys
start
are
some
doing
shit
great.
with some other place. So it'd be another place that just thinks we're a bunch of assholes
Yeah.
because of some asshole.
I just think of like other countries, when we go there, like visit, the president's supposed to visit their country, and it's just like, this is a fucking joke, right? This guy was on TV. The Apprentice, for God's sakes.
You're fired.
God, why do we keep going back to politics? Is it because it's just super annoying
It's
right
because
now?
we're so pissed off at it. It's just it's stupid how they didn't do anything to Hillary, especially when they even say right in their interview, we know that she did. We know that she gave away classified information.
I feel like we should indict that guy now.
Yeah.
Like, are you working with Hillary Clinton? Did
Well,
you
'cause
know
what
about
was it?
this?
She had a private meeting with the main guy of the FBI and somebody else
of course.
beforehand. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow politics all that much. Just whatever I see on Facebook, kind of trending.
Well,
I mean, I suppose I'm not.
no,
I'm not really one to be able to say.
It's
anything
probably
about
the
politics,
best
but
news you're gonna get because it's super unbiased, right?
yeah.
Because if you watch CNN or Fox News, you're gonna get one side or the other. But if you get it from Facebook, they're probably just gonna give you the raw information.
Yeah, it
For
kind
the
of lets
most
you
part.
interpret it however
Yeah.
you want to.
I'm going to get an article. I can interpret it any way I want to. Or I have to listen to fucking Fox News talk about... Listen.
Fox News. Fuck Fox News.
Well, fuck all the news.
Well,
It's all
they're all
yeah.
biased.
It's all depressing. I remember when I was living back home in Illinois, close to Chicago, every time, because my grandma was really big into watching the news, every time the news came on, there was at least 3 people dead. Like, that was their top story. 2 people dead on the south side of Chicago today, shot. Like, okay, I get it, people are dying, but unless we're going to do something about it, I don't want to hear about it.
Exactly. It's just it's just a filler,
Yeah.
pretty much. Nothing huge happened. Oh, I mean, obviously, murder is pretty big, but it happens. I feel like it happens all the time in Chicago, so it's kind of like,
It's pretty much like
It's-
a norm.
yeah, it's like it's not new news.
I think a couple of years ago, 4th of July, like 200 people were shot or something like that. It's getting to the point where they pretty much have to call the National Guard over there to take care of things, which is sad.
I don't know, man. U.S. is going to shit.
This has become the depressing podcast, not the funny podcast.
For those of you still watching, we're sorry about that. Didn't mean to have this become a political podcast.
Yeah.
That's not what we're about. This is supposed to be funny.
I was thinking about that before I came here. It's like, what are some things I probably don't want to talk about because I usually don't talk about them? Politics was one because I don't want to get my hands dirty with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like talking about politics either, but it's just so... I don't know.
Thing is we're here. We had a moment to vent to somebody, and now it's recorded.
Exactly. Now it's going on YouTube for everybody else to see.
So now everyone will be like, oh, someone else feels like that.
Well, we've been venting for, 2 days now about it?
Yeah.
Probably
since about
longer
last
than
night.
that.
Well, now it's been just like super venting because everything is just becoming more real every day.
Yeah, as it gets closer to the election, people are going to start, like, what the fuck am I going to do? Well, who am I voting for? Who's going to fuck up this country least?
You figure all the memes would have changed some people's minds.
Who's the owner of iFunny? I think I'm going to vote for him.
I say we vote for John Cena.
Shit, I'd vote for John Cena. At least that guy's doing something right.
Get to see your president on Monday Night Raw.
Taking down the Undertaker.
In a spit swapping makeout match.
What's his who's his running mate gonna be? Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No. What about Hornswoggle?
I don't know Hornswoggle, but
He's a midget.
I could see.
He was a leprechaun.
Vice
too.
President Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I can just imagine on the what's it called? The day where the president gets sworn in. Just have the do. Just have that playing in the
Inauguration
background. Yeah, inauguration day.
Throws his hat into the press. He's just like, whoosh.
We literally would be living idiocracy.
Yeah, you just have
Literally.
fireworks going off everywhere. All of a sudden he's walking out. It's John Cena.
No, Mr. President John Cena.
Mr. President. Oh God. All right, you guys think we should cut it off?
I don't know. Is there anything else that we want to talk about? Anything exciting?
I don't know, anything interesting from the last day or two.
I'm trying to think of any like good stories happened in the past like week.
I can share a good story.
You got
Go
a good
for it.
story?
It'll
Go
be
ahead.
my like 3.4 minutes of shame. So I never thought I'd like to jog. I kind of have a bad knee.
Hey, I saw you jogging the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go into the gym.
Okay, well, I like jogging now. I'll do it when I can. Anyway, I was going to go and jog. I don't know if either of you wear boxer briefs, but I do. I had on basketball shorts and boxer briefs. And if you know either or, you could know of the complications that come with those sometimes when it comes to going to the bathroom.
Yep.
Hashtag the chafe is real.
Anyway, I was pretty much ready to go running. and I went to pee. And I kind of caught my stuff right when I was throwing the junk out, and I just sprayed right down my pant leg, like right down my short leg. I got done peeing, you know, put everything away, and I'm like, something feels kind of wet, you know. And I looked out, I just got this nice, I got like royal blue shorts on, I got this nice navy blue strip right down my thigh, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm like, I pissed on myself. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go run like 3.5 miles. Do I really want to change my shorts now when I'm gonna come back and these are going right in the laundry? So I'm like, nope. I go out, I run my 3.5 miles in my piss shorts.
You know,
that's how I roll. I will run in piss shorts. I don't care.
That's how motivated I am.
I would be more disgusted until I found out. Do you know what sweat is?
Sweat,
like when you sweat.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just urine. Like I just found that out.
Really?
Yeah. It's just filtered urine through your skin
to cool you off.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
It's fucking weird. I gotta.
Now, whenever somebody says, "Are you sweating?" be like, "No, I'm pissing."
Got piss stains for days.
Wipe the piss from my brow.
Yeah.
God, my shirt is soaked in piss.
I gotta. So when I first started, like, really getting into working out all the time, and I was working night shifts, it was during the winter time, went to the gym, and I was wearing like those Hanes sweatpants. If you ever bought a pair of Hanes sweatpants, they're, instead of being 2 strings to tie, it's just one like loop, right? What I didn't know is that it got caught around the shaft of my penis. And while I pulled them down,
it tightens.
No. So so imagine it's like this, right? It's wrapped around my penis. It pulled my penis out without me knowing, and my dick is just hanging there. And I already have my shorts on, so I'm not even paying attention. Walk out of the locker room. Can't even make this shit up. Walk out of the locker room, filling up my water bottle. Dick's just like peeking through the top of the shirt. Dick's just coming out the top of the shirt. So I'm going in the phio room, which is a stretch room, and I'm like stretching, doing everything, and I'm just like, man, like I just can't get comfortable. And I'm just like, I hate grabbing my balls in public because I feel like
somebody's watching.
Someone's
and
gonna
like,
notice.
What the fuck you doing? Yeah.
But I'm just like, man, I'm just like moving my legs around. Just I can't get comfortable, and I'm just doing my stretches, and like I look over and like someone's watching me. I'm like, why is she watching me like that? And she just keeps staring. Just like, what? Like, what is the problem here? And then she eventually gets up and she's like, hey. And I'm just like, why are you watching me? Because it's kind of creepy. She's like, well, your thing. And I was just like, my headphones? She's like, no, your thing. What thing? Your penis is hanging out. It's like, what? I looked down. I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh man, just pulled my shorts up all the way up to my nipples, and just like, oh my god. How many people have been looking at my dick while I'm stretching?
Oh god.
After that, straight up, always wear. I stopped wearing like those Comfort Soft all cotton underwear because you can barely just feel them.
Yeah, you wear the tight ones. That are
I
like
just started wearing the super tight ones, so I always feel the compression down there. I couldn't believe for like a good 5 or 10 minutes, she was probably just staring at my cock. Just thinking like, is this guy fucking stupid? Does he know his dick is out?
There's a theme for you for this. Athletic penises, right there.
Athletic penises, the cock ring, Verizon.
Verizon, the cock ring of the U.S.
Hey, that'd be a good T-shirt. It's just like the U.S., but Florida has the cock ring around it. All right. Any other good stories?
God damn it. From the last week.
Yeah, where's your 15 minutes of fame, shame?
So, did we ever set up? I don't want to ruin on your story, but did we ever set up like our email address?
I have our email right now is whrgamingshow@gmail.com. It's WHR Gaming was taken. But
If
that is
you
our
want-
primary email right now for the three of us. If we want to make separate ones, we could probably do like Patrick WHR Show.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if people want to get involved in the show and they want to send us like things for us to talk about and stuff like that, you can, for right now.
Well, if anybody's looking to send us any like topics or anything for us to talk about, right now look at our Twitter page. We have it's at twitter.com/WHR_gaming. We're gonna try setting up. Well, we could probably set up some emails for all three of us, and then we'll just have the main one for the show. Where if they have like a specific question, to ask one of us or something like that, we can.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had that set up.
I mean, we have a Patreon right now, which is at patreon.com/WHRgames.
Where you too could be a sponsor of the show.
We have our Twitter page. We have a Twitch. I mean,
Do we?
Yeah, we have a Twitch. I have a Twitch set up
I have a Twitch.
where we could probably just, straight up just, stream from PS4 or something like that if we wanted to.
So, I didn't know we had a Twitch set up. I might stream some Doom.
They could do that.
Do some Doom stream on Sunday.
I can give you all the information for the Twitch.
Sounds good.
We don't have a Facebook set up. I know that was one of the other things Patreon was.
Adamant about.
Yeah. I could probably set up a Facebook page.
Bless you, Patrick. If they want to find you and all your great stuff that you are making, where can they find you at?
Well, I'm on Twitter as Roy Fei Hong. I'm on YouTube as Roy Fei Hong, but I believe there's X's in between it. I have a Facebook page as Roy Fei Hong as well. Yeah, what you could have said before is like, subscribe, questions, concerns, comments.
Yeah, I mean,
do all this.
That's kind of the normal thing you do on YouTube, but it's kind of hard when we're at an hour and 20 minutes where nobody really watches unless they're really adamant about seeing everything.
Well, now they will know. Now they will know to comment.
Exactly.
Even though it's been an hour
Exactly.
and probably something we said has pissed them off, or they're laughing about me pissing on myself and his cock swinging all around at the gym,
Just how it goes.
I mean, I suppose.
Just how it goes.
Comment, subscribe, like, I don't know, do your thing on YouTube.
Yeah, we just really want you to watch the show.
Pretty much. I mean, we're only on week 2 of the 2 shows. I don't expect us to get really huge anytime soon. Just gradually getting up there, if we can, even.
Anything else we want to pimp out?
I don't think so. I can't really think of another story at this point.
So nothing of shame.
Not.
you haven't had any shame to share. Where's your shame?
I haven't
Nothing
had
this
any
week?
cock hanging out stories or anything like
No
that.
sharks.
How about
nothing?
how about Tom getting fucking hammered on Sunday?
On Sunday, I didn't get
After
hammered.
when
I didn't get hammered.
you weren't hammered on.
No.
No.
No, I don't count. Okay, so hammered as in blackout drunk is what I say hammered.
Okay, you weren't blackout
Don't let
drunk.
your dreams be dreams.
He wasn't blackout
Just
drunk.
do it.
But you're pretty drunk.
I was getting there. I think at the end there, I was more tired than anything else.
I've never been with someone who's so worried about tubing. You're like, oh, it shows on the map that we're almost there.
Oh well, okay. Neither of us knew where to get off. That was the first time both of us were on it.
So you just gotta. If
Just
you
go with
miss
the
it,
flow.
you're just fucked.
Well, that's the point.
So is this your first time going down this way then?
Down the Chippewa River, yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
went
we
by Loopy's.
Yeah, we went down the Chippewa River on Sunday, which is pretty good.
Well, I could see some concern. I mean, it's new territory for you to go over.
Except for those like massive signs that said "Get off of here."
Well, that's what we didn't know. Once we got down towards the end, I
I
just
don't
turned
know
off my
that.
phone because I didn't
See, you
realize
just
that.
told me. That's something I don't
mean,
have to
I've
be
been down-
concerned about now.
I've been down the Apple River where it's literally a tiny ass river, and then at the very end there's rapids, and you can't go any farther than the ending.
And you die.
Exactly, you cannot go farther than where you have to get off.
Thank you for watching the Salty Snack Show. Have a great night, Internet.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See ya.